In my experience, I always suggest starting any new form of artistic development from the simplest materials, thus purchasing a basic frame without any particular speciality and then arrange it with me. Here I have a regular wooden frame with a set of bolts, scissors, threads with a needle, and a cut of wool or velvet fabric. I have a very soft but thick wool fabric that I have to cut into two pieces with the sizes of 10 cm width and 55 cm length in order to wrap the longest part of the frame. Two flaps are ready, and I'm placing the frame's longest parts on the top. Have your pins close to you and wrap the fabric around from the center, securing it with a pin. When it's ready, fix the fabric with applying regular stitches. Remove the pin and stitch. Thus, prepare two longest parts of your embroidery frame. When ready, we may start assembling. Place the short part of the frame on top, keeping 90 degrees angle, and place the bolt into the end of the frame. Turn the frame and keep 2 cm gap before placing the third bolt. And don't twist the screw too strong. Don't forget to mind 90 degrees corner. Repeat the same by keeping 2 cm gap and then place the bolt underneath. Don't twist the screw very firmly. Place the cut of netting on the table and put the frame on top of it. Arm yourself with the pins and roll the shortest edges of the netting on the frame. And secure with the pins, starting from its center. Next, arm with the thread and the needle, and fix the netting, applying regular and frequent stitches. Upon sealing, you may remove your pins. One side is complete, so I continue with the second one. Now, remember that we've kept these two screws slightly loosened with approximately 2 cm gap inside. Now I want to stretch my netting by pulling this part down and then I twist the screws, minding the corners at 90 degrees. Next, I turn my frame in order to secure the open edges of the cut. I arm with the pins and with a ribbon. Place the edge of the ribbon slightly in diagonal to the frame and fix with a pin. Wrap the ribbon around the frame and secure, placing the pin slightly upper from the previous. Mind the angles at 90 degrees. Pull the ribbon from underneath of the frame and secure it on top of the netting with a pin, again slightly upper from the previous edge. Continue rolling the ribbon, keeping 90 degrees angles, side to side as close as possible. Slightly pulling the netting fabric with the ribbon. Once finished, cut the ribbon and secure with a light. Thus, one side of the frame is ready, and I'm ready to repeat the process on the other side. The process of fixing the netting with the ribbon is absolutely equal to what we've done before. However, at this time, we need to pull the ribbon and the netting very firmly. Place the pin slightly upper from the previous one and pull the ribbon down. Thus the netting becomes stretched like a drum. Roll the ribbon around the frame and fix the edge as close to the previous as possible. Mind to always keep 90 degrees angles between the ribbon and the silk, thus the fabric will be stretched equally throughout the frame. Sometimes you may face the situation when the ribbon has finished. Thus take a new bobbin of the ribbon with the same quality, secure both old and new edges with a light, and fix them together with the pins. Then continue the process until the end. Secure the cut edges, and the frame is now complete. I would like you to repeat the same process. Photograph your work and send me the pictures with your comments or questions if you have. Now I'd like you to check the tension by clapping the fabric. The sound should be as if you're clapping the drum, and edges remains straight and accurate.